The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
They're gone because of the defeat, is that right? I nearly asked you about it on Saturday because you have had it ever since the other
Yes, yeah, well, I'm going to leave that to you. I'll leave that to you, that one.
Chris.
Good.
Yeah. Any early team news? I guess this is a match with the strongest team, and Bong and Stephen's going to be part of it.
Well, obviously Anthony misses the game as we know. Them two will be touch and go. That we're hoping that both will train tomorrow, but they haven't. Gayton hasn't trained since last week, and Dale. Most of his work has been rehab work, so it'll be depend really on whether they train tomorrow or not.
If they do miss, how much of a blow is that going to be?
It's always a blow when players miss games, and particularly players that have been constant members of the team. But you know, that's what the squad is there for. That's why we want the type of competition in the squad, and you know, generally we've been in quite good shape as regards injuries. So yes, it's part and parcel of the game, and hopefully that it will be the case that they're available. But if not, then of course it's a question of using the competition that we've got in the squad.
You've got to make a decision in goal. Crawl's been in goal for the FA Cup games, but obviously Ryan's your number one.
Well, I'm certainly not going to tell you. That's what I've got is two very competitive goalkeepers, and you know, whoever plays in goal, I'm quite sure will you know, need to be on top of their game. We're up against a top team in Manchester United. So, but that competition that we've got for that goalkeeping position is in good shape at the moment, and that's a decision that I will have to make.
It would be hard on Tim, though, wouldn't it, having been the cup keeper, to miss out on this huge match?
Yes, but I think anybody to miss out in this game, I think will be tough, and they're the obvious big decisions that I always have to make, and it's just trying to get that balance between the competition that I've got in the squad, but the type of game that it is, and it's a huge opposition, and to give ourselves the best possible chance, we know that we're going to have to play very well.
Chris, a few weeks ago you were saying that you'd take Premier League survival over winning the FA Cup. But if you beat United, I mean, there are endless possibilities. City are out. I mean, it'd be magic, wouldn't it? Winning there.
I mean, to go through would be wonderful for this club. There is no doubt about that. Whoever you know gets through, or whoever the team that gets through plays in the next stages, just to go through in this competition, and we've had that good feeling in the previous rounds that we've had. So there's no doubt about that. But it's a big task. You know, we know that United will be clear favourites. You know, what we probably can get some confidence from is that on our last visit to Old Trafford we played very well. You know, we didn't come away with a result, but we played very well, and we will have to do the same again. But this is important for us, you know, and we certainly see the two separate. We all know that the biggest priority for this football club is to make sure that we're playing Premier League football next season, but the two are very separate, and you arrive at Old Trafford on Saturday, and the only thing on your mind is about trying to get through, of course, to the next round.
10 years ago, Pompey went to Old Trafford in the quarter-final. They won the FA Cup. Why can't Brighton?
Yes, why can't Brighton? Of course, that's the reason why we're playing in this competition, and there will be upsets, you know, and there will be teams that have poor days and there will be teams that have very good days. You know, we will have to have, you know, a very good day and United not such a good day to get anything from the game. But that's why we're here. That's why we've got to this stage, and it's not by coincidence or a fluke that we've got to this stage of the competition. And once we're here, of course, we want to give it our best shot.
United fans are up in arms about their team's performance against Sevilla. What did you make of that, and have United and Mourinho lost their aura, do you think?
I think and of course I did see their last game, but the game before that they were very, very good and beat a team in Liverpool that are playing as well as anybody in the country at the moment, and that's what can happen when you're playing games at the top level. You're playing against top teams, and it can happen. You know, what we all know about Manchester United is that they have huge quality. They are second in this division, and probably only second because Manchester City are having an outstanding season. So that's the magnitude of what they are, and around that they're going to have days that are not such good days for them. And most of our focus has to be on making sure that we play well enough.
So all this argument about their style, you don't agree that United have simply lost their attacking flair, their style?
No, what I see is a team that win a lot of games, and a team that at this moment, I say, are second in the division, and only because, as I say, City are having a wonderful season, and I see a manager that's used to winning trophies, and that's the quality that they've got, and that's the only thing that we can concentrate on. We expect a hugely difficult game against some big and very, very good players.
You mentioned the game in November and the Dunkirk goal. It seems he may be overlooked again by Gareth Southgate today for the England squad. Should he be in it, do you think?
I think it's always very, very difficult to speak about decisions that other people make. What I can say very comfortably is what he's done here at Brighton and Hove Albion Football Club, and not only this season, but certainly in my period of time here, he's very much matured as a player. He is now our vice captain, and the fact that Bruno hasn't been playing has captained the team. The progress that he's made in the game, and he has been outstanding for us this season, and that's my thoughts on him. And if it's a case that he's not in the squad, he just keeps to keep doing what he's doing to give himself the best opportunity to break into it.
Chris, just on the kick-off time and the fact that it's so difficult for Brighton fans to get there and get back, so many are going, over 5,000. I mean, their support is going to be really valuable, but it's a really tough trip for them, isn't it?
It's a tough trip, and it's not one that favours us. And I think as a team that's travelling, to be playing in the evening, under floodlights, the supporters having to go a long way and getting back very, very late. Yes, the kick-off's not at a time that particularly suits us. But it's the team will have to play under the same conditions. Nothing probably changes. We will have to play very well to get a result, and we just hope that we can do our supporters proud. They've been excellent for us all season, and of course, when you are supporters in the south of England, there are a lot of long travels to games, and they've been outstanding for us, and we just hope that we can do them justice.
Just one final one, if I may, on behalf of our colleagues at the EFL. They're asking what makes the perfect EFL manager, and how would you describe the difference between managing this season and your previous championship experience? What are the differences?
More games, I think. Certainly, one thing you learn. I think the difference between Premier League and, of course, the Football League is that preparation time can be longer, of course, and is generally longer in the Premier League. I think as a manager in the Football League, it's managing the quick turnover, the amount of games that you have in the week, and sometimes you're not going to be doing a lot of training, or certainly a lot a lot of tactical training during the week. So I think one strength certainly of that type of manager is his man management and tactical awareness between the games, particularly when there's a short turnover.
Chris, you won the FA Cup as a player. Where does this game rank for you in terms of your management career?
It's right up there, you know. You know, the only thing that would be more favourable would be a quarter-final tie against Manchester United at the Amex, you know, which certainly it's one that would be certainly more favourable for us. But no, it's right up there. You know, there isn't one player that won't want to play. There isn't one supporter. We've spoke about the long journey, but everybody that's decided to make that journey, there won't be one supporter that won't be looking forward to the game. So yes, it's right up there. These are the moments that you work as hard as what you do for. In what has been I think a good but a tough season, you know, so far. You know, the likes of ourselves generally don't get to, you know, quarterfinals and semi-finals, and you have to give it all that you've got.
Does it help in a way that, you know, it's extra time and penalties at this stage that came in last season? It's a one-off. Can that help you?
I don't know. I suppose. You know, it would be incredibly good to be in that position, and as I said, we will have to play very well for that. But I suppose in the past, you know, what has been the case is that, you know, if you're in extra time, and that whatever that lasts 5-10 minutes of extra time, and you know there's a possibility that you could take them back to a home game, then sometimes maybe the approach is a little bit different. Certainly the approach from the home team certainly will be different. So whether that, I think in the heat of when it happens, I don't think there'll be any change in the heat of what happens. But I suppose they're the things that could happen.
You mentioned the goalkeepers. Is a consideration? You've got one goalkeeper who's saved his last 2 penalties. Does that come into your thinking ahead of this kind of game?
No.
The situation?
No. I think the balance that I've got is one goalkeeper that's played regular against, you know, another keeper that we value very highly, that's got great experience, and so if it happens to be Tim, I certainly would have no worries putting him in. And of course, Matty is a player that's in very good form at the moment.
Thank you.
Chris, have you